Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today I am going to be doing a very exciting video. This is a swatch and review on the Alter Ego matte liquid lipsticks. Alter Ego did send their full range of liquid lipsticks to me, which I'm so excited about. And they did ask if I could swatch them on camera, so that's what I'm doing right now for you guys. And I'm also going to include a little review on the product as well. I've only tried one thing from Alter Ego before, and it was their Temptress eyeshadow palette, which I really like. So when they asked if I wanted to try out their liquid lipsticks, of course I said yes. Also gave me a discount code. You guys can use it if you want. I will leave it in the description bar. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it does give you a certain percentage off of your purchase from their website. I will leave their website linked below as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's just go ahead and get started. I just did that entire intro without lipstick on my lips. So weird that I never do that. I always have lipstick on my lips. But anyway, I'm gonna start with doing the swatches. This first shade is Euphoria. All of their lipsticks came in this like matte soft touch outer box, and this is what the actual product looks like. I feel like I've seen this type of packaging before. Oh, I meant to tell you guys. So Alter Ego, the first time I heard of them was when they reached out to me about their Temptress palette. But one of their boxes that they sent me has the name Bad Habit on it, which is a brand that used to be really popular. I feel like they used to dupe so many popular eyeshadow palettes, and I'm pretty sure I have tried Bad Habit eyeshadows before. Like, I'm pretty sure they sent me a bunch of their palettes like a long time ago. So now that I've seen this, I'm pretty sure Alter Ego is the new Bad Habit. Anyways, this is the shade Euphoria. It's just your standard doe foot applicator. I think this might be one of my favorite shades. It's kind of like a neutral rose shade. It's not too rose and it's not too nude. It's just that perfect rose color. I really like it. I think this shade is perfect for every day, but it would also look really pretty with like a smoky eye or something more dramatic. This is probably the shade that I've worn the most often. I really like how it looks against my skin tone, and yeah, it's probably my most favorite shade from the whole range. This next one is in the shade Intrigue. It's again another nude, but it's a little bit more warm and less rosy than Euphoria. This is another one of my favorites. It's kind of that warm nude shade that I wear so often. You guys know, like, I wear this color on my lips a lot of the time. It would have been my favorite, but lately I've just been reaching for more rosy tone lipsticks. That's why Euphoria kind of one-upped this one. But this color is just so stunning. It's so beautiful on warmer skin tones. Even if you had like a cool skin tone, I feel like you would like this as well. But it's just a perfect warm neutral that's not too nude, that it kind of washes you out, and it's not too deep either. I've pretty much been alternating between Euphoria and Intrigue. If you're a warm nude lover and you like the shades like NYX Exotic and Seduction and L'Oreal Cowboy, I feel like you would really like this shade. This next one is the one that came in the Bad Habit box, and this is the shade Mind Games. It's kind of a more corally pink shade. I'm so nervous right now swatching these in my white fluffy sweater, but I didn't want to change, so I just have to be really careful. I think this is a really nice one for the summertime, the spring and the summertime. If you're into very corally pinky shades, this one is right on the dot for like kind of deeper corals. I like it. It's not my favorite. I don't like wearing these types of shades that often. I just don't think they work that well with my skin tone, but I do still think this one is really beautiful. And if you're into these types of shades, I feel like you might really like this one. This next one is in the shade Jealousy, and this is a kind of a deeper mauve type shade. I also really like this one. It's probably my third favorite maybe, after Euphoria and Intrigue. It's kind of more like a fall shade. It's got hints of purple and brown in it. It's kind of a shade that I used to wear all of the time. It reminds me of that Maybelline Loaded Bold lipstick. I can't remember what it's called, but it's that really deep mauve shade. Again, I think it would be beautiful in the winter and the fall time. I probably won't wear it that much in the summer. It's kind of deep for the summer for me, but I do like the color. I think it looks sophisticated, but with a little bit of an edge to it, because it's not just your typical brown or berry shade. This next one is the red in the range. By the way, there's only 6 shades. This one is the shade Vanity. I'm going to be extra careful that I don't get any of this on my sweater. This is a true red shade. I feel like it's a blue tone, but at the same time on my skin, it pulls a little bit warmer. I do really, really like it. I don't personally wear reds very often unless it's like a party or I don't know, some type of very special occasion. I don't normally wear reds, but I do like how they look on me. I just don't, I don't know, I feel like they're very high maintenance. This is giving me very strong Snow White vibes. I have to have at least one red in the range, of course. Most lipstick ranges have at least one red shade unless they're specifically a nude or like a colorful collection. This last shade is called Infamous, and this is kind of like a reddish brown shade. It's the deepest one. I really like the way this one looks on my lips, but it's definitely a fall shade for me. Like I'm gonna pull this one out for sure in the fall time. I think this one will look so good with like mascara and like a matte complexion. It is very deep, but it has those hints of red to them that it's not like an intimidating brown shade. It also doesn't have too much purple in it, which sometimes I feel like when they're too plum, I don't like them as much. It's a really, really pretty shade and I love it. I love all of these shades. This was a pretty neutral collection. It could have probably used a lighter nude and maybe like a more berry tone. So hopefully they will expand their range in the future. Okay, I have less than 9 minutes to film the review because I have to go take my laundry out of the dryer, and one time somebody took it out for me because I have like to go downstairs to do my laundry, and even though I was like a minute late, someone had taken all my laundry out of the dryer, and that made me really, really mad. So I'm gonna kind of speed through this review, but overall, I really like the color selection. I like the way that these dry down on my lips. I honestly can't remember if they transfer. I might wait for this one to dry and then do the transfer test on camera, but I like the way they feel. They are matte, but they don't actually feel dry. Like when I've been wearing these ones and it's been pretty cold lately, like 1 or 2 degrees outside, they don't dry out my lips like some matte liquid lipsticks do, which is great because my lips get really, really dry in the winter time. So it's nice when a matte formula doesn't dry out my lips completely. They have pretty decent pigmentation. You do kind of have to layer them. I have noticed that, especially with some of the lighter shades. You can't really do one sweep and get full opacity. It's kind of a bit of a layering process, but the pigmentation looks good once you layer it on. It's not patchy or streaky. It just is not fully opaque off initial swipe. Also, they are $6, which is a really, really good deal. I think you can only buy them online, but $6 is pretty affordable considering how expensive the drugstore is getting. Like L'Oreal and Maybelline and everything is like $13 Canadian now, which is really expensive. So I like the price point, I like the way they feel, and I like the color selection. The only downside that I can think of right now is the fact that these don't last a super long time. Like if you're looking for a liquid lipstick that's gonna stay on your lips forever, these are not the ones. They definitely are faded by the end of the day. They don't fade in a gross way, like they're not peeling off or crumbling, but they are pretty well gone from my lips. There's a little bit of a stain left, but they're definitely faded off my lips by the end of the day. So if you're going for dinner or you're going to be eating and drinking a lot, I don't think these are not gonna pull through that. That's pretty much the only negative. I can kind of make do with the staying power because they don't dry out my lips and they feel very comfortable and they fade nicely, so it's not a big deal to me. Let's just do the kiss test really quick. So I don't know if maybe it's not dry yet, but there is a little bit of transfer just along like the edges. Not a whole lot, but yeah, those are my thoughts. If you wanted to check out Alter Ego, I will leave their website with my discount code. I've never had a discount code before. It's kind of exciting, but I will leave all that information down in the description bar for you guys. I didn't want to include this in Lipstick Week because I didn't want to do anything like sponsored or similar during that week, but it's going to be coming out very soon. I'm gonna start filming for it really, really soon, so I hope you guys are excited. I have a lot of new drugstore lipstick releases to share with you guys and swatch and review, so I hope you're excited for that. I need to go get my laundry, so I'm gonna close this video off now. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one.